Sermon 31 of the 36 Lessons of Vivec. Many more years passed in Resdania, and the high priests of the Dwemer were almost ready to make war on the rulers of Veloth. The Hortator had become the husband of Ayem during this time, and the first saint of the Triune Way. Vivec had tired of fighting his sons and daughters, and so took a respite from trying to find them. The Hortator said to his wife, "Where's Vivec, my teacher? I love him still, though he grows cold. His lamentations, if I may call them that, have changed the skin of the whole country. He is hardly to be found anywhere in Veloth of late. The people grow dark because of it." And Ayem took mercy on her troubled husband, and told him that the sword of the Triune had been fighting minor monsters stirred up by the Dwemer as they worked on their brass siege machines. She took the Hortator inside her and showed him where his master was. Alm Sivi, or at least that aspect that chose to be Vivec, sat in the litany halls of false thinking in the temple after his battle with the flute and pipe ogres of the West Gash. He began writing again in his Book of Hours. He had to put on his water face first. That way he could separate the bronze of the old temple from the blue of the new one, and write with happiness. Second, he had to take another feather from the big moon, further rendering it dead. That way he could write about mortals with truth. Third, he recalled the pomegranate banquet, where he was forced to marry Molag Bal with wet scriptures to cement his likeness as Mafala, and write with black hands. He wrote, "The last time I heard his voice, showing the slightest sign of impatience, I learned to control myself and submit to the will of others. Afterwards I dared to take on the sacred fire, and realized there was no equilibrium with Itada. They were liars, lost roots, and the most I can do is to be an interpreter of the rational. Even that fails the needs of the people. I sit on my mercy seat and pass judgment, the waking state, and the phase aspect of the innate urge. Only here can I doubt, in this book, written in water, broadened to include evil." Then Vivec threw his ink on the passage to cover it up for the lay reader, and wrote instead, "Find me in the blackened paper, unarmored in final scenery. Truth is like my husband, instructed to smash, filled with procedure and noise, hammering, weighty, heaviness made of schematic, lessons learned only by a mace. Let those who hear me be buffeted, and let some die in the ash from the striking. Let those that find him murdered by the illumination, pummeled like a traitorous house, because if an hour is golden, then immortal I am a secret code. I am the partaker of the doom drum, chosen of all that dwell in the middle world to wear this crown, which reverberates with truth, and I am a mangled Messiah." The ending words is Alm Sivi.